there, everybody. It's Mike Delisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Aftershock, San Francisco, and Venice from acclaimed designer Alan R. Moon and Bobby West, and from Stronghold Games, 3 to 5 players, 14 plus, about 60 minutes. Let's take a look at the back here. Aftershocks rock San Francisco and Italy. Breaking news from Stronghold Games. A massive earthquake shatters the San Francisco Bay Area and Venice. And it's up to you to restore the cities, repopulate districts, build bridges. All right, well, let's take a look at what we have inside the box here. See if we can get an idea of how this disaster-themed game plays out. All right, so we've got a very striking rule book there. Large, very easy to kind of make out what's going on there. Aftershock is an area control game. Players will spend money to acquire cards, which are used to increase the population, build bridges, and determine where aftershocks occur. It says you're going to be doing some negotiating with other players, and the player with the highest population in the scored areas will get the most points, and the player with the most points wins the game. So you see a full color setup example here. All right, a little bit of an inset of the player area. You can use either game board for a 4-player game. It says if you're playing with 3 to 4 players, use the Venice side. If you're playing with 4 or more, use the San Francisco side. We've got the card anatomy here. And the gameplay, Aftershocks played in rounds, 4 phases each round. Phase 1, acquire cards. Phase 2, populate and planning. Phase 3, resolution. And Phase 4, scoring. All right. With 2 to 4 players, it's 3 rounds. 5 players, 2 rounds. All right. And then it goes into more detail on each of those phases, acquiring cards, populate and planning, along with examples for all of them. Resolution, Phase 3. Again, a number of different examples that you have here. And Phase 4, scoring. End of the round, and the game ends after the 3rd round or the 2nd round with 5 players. All right, and explains how the scoring works. We've also got a 2-player variant described on the back of the rulebook. So let's take a look at this double-sided board, shall we? All right, here we have the Bay Area, the San Francisco Bay Area map. All right, and here we have the Venice map. All right, again, depending on player count, we'll determine which map you'll be playing on. All right, let's take a look at some of the cardboard components. I'm going to assume this is a first player marker. Hats always seem to be popular first player markers. Construction hat in this case. We've got our 5 million tokens. These are fine quality cardboard. No issues that I can see there. 1 million tokens. All right. Looks like a lot of different wooden components. We'll take a quick look at some of these. All right. We've got some colored meeples. Somewhat standard, but a little bit out of the ordinary. Looks like we've got our bridges here. All right. Some bridges for you. And we've got all of the different player colors. Looks like, yeah, bridges in all of the different player colors. Looks like we maybe have some houses in the different player colors. I don't know if they call them houses, but they certainly have a building type appearance to them. All right. And then, let's see what we've got here. We've got some player screens, which has the turn reference on there. It's got the end of round explanation. All right, there's one of those for all of the colors. And then we've got different double-sided cardboard boards. Most bridges. All right, with the different regions. We've got some clips, which I'm going to assume are going to be, for going maybe along here. That's just a guess. We've got a little custom die in that it's only a 1, 2, or 3 represented on there. Let's take a look at some of these cards, see if we can kind of get a sense for how they drive the action. Looks like one of the phases of the game is to acquire these cards. And since it's an area control game, I imagine these are going to help determine how you do that. All right, so you've got regions, you've got Fremont, Hayward, Oakland, Palo Alto, Richmond, the Bay Areas, San Jose, San Rafael, Vallejo. The bridge. Gain a bridge and a meeple to place during planning. Okay, influence. Gain an influence marker to place during scoring. All right. Looks like we've got more similar types of cards here. I see actually more influence cards on the top of this deck. I assume there are other types of cards underneath. Let me get this open and we'll take a look at them. All right, so we've got more of those influence cards. An Aftershock. Gain a normal Aftershock marker to place during planning. Okay. Mega Aftershock. And then we've got the Venice regions as well. More of these kind of action type cards. So I think that gives you a pretty good idea of what you're going to get inside the box of Aftershock. San Francisco and Venice. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.